Hi Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading for January 24th to January 30th. I also wanted to take a quick second to express my gratitude and appreciation for all of you who subscribe, who like, comment, and just view my videos. It's really helpful for the channel, and I'm so grateful for your presence here. So thank you so much for all your support. So this week, Taurus, it feels like your resiliency is really shining through. I feel like you're really building something substantial for yourself. There's a lot of independent energy coming through. I feel like you're really making your life your own. You're cultivating something of your own, something that has like your name on it, your mark on it. And your uniqueness is really shining through. And I feel like a lot of people are going to be acknowledging that and seeing that in you more. It's like your authenticity is taking center stage in your life here. And I feel like things are starting to take off for you as well. You're building something, and it feels like some of you are ready to put something out there, maybe something you've been working on, something that you have been, I'm hearing the words like slave away on. But it feels big, and it feels big in the sense that it's almost like a culmination of everything that you've been through or everything that you've learned up until now. It is a symbolism of your growth. It's a symbolism of just who you are. So there is something creative, something that has a lot of yourself poured into, like you poured yourself a lot into something that you're working on. And I feel as though it is going to set off a chain reaction. So don't underestimate how small something may appear or feel or seem. Don't second guess how something is going to lead to the next thing. So have faith and have trust that there is almost like a domino effect, or there's like I'm hearing a story. So it's almost like there's a story that will unfold as you start walking down this path. We may not know what the story is or where it's going to lead us, but having that, I feel like Spirit is really urging us to, put that foot forward and get ready to take action on something, because I feel like there's something that's kind of brewing or coming towards you that is going to take you away into a journey or some kind of adventure that is destined for you here, Taurus. But it has a lot to do with your authenticity, something that is just really going to help you to, I'm hearing the word embody a life that you're really going to enjoy. Because it's like there's more freedom, there's more space being cleared up, and there's more freedom coming into your life to be able to not only express yourself, but to almost like relax into what you're doing, or relax into your life like in an everyday basis. So exciting things ahead, Taurus. Wow, beautiful. The Fool. I always love the Fool. I mean, this is a new adventure, and I'm hearing growth. So I feel like you're going to also step into another leg of your journey where you're going to learn even more about yourself, or you're going to uncover even more about yourself. I'm seeing travel, so some of you could be traveling soon, going on trips. But with the Chariot card, I'm hearing the word movement. And I feel like movement is coming up in more of a general sense. So you're moving, not just physically, but you're energetically and spiritually also moving in a certain direction. So this is all about growth. This is a reflection or a culmination, a result of your growth. With the Hierophant card, I also feel like there is something that you're going to be a part of that's bigger than just you. I think some of you are stepping into a path that It's like you're either going to maybe work for a company or a group, an organization, something where it's like you have had to have gone through a certain set of experiences or education or wisdom. You had to acquire something and build something within yourself first in order to get to this place where you can be a part of something bigger. And this can also be in more of an energetic or spiritual sense, like kind of joining a community of like light workers, right? Like you're ready to serve, you've done the healing, the growth, and you're ready to kind of shine your light to influence or inspire others in your own way. I also feel like you're very good at knowing what's right for you. You are being very careful with what you are allowing into your life. I'm hearing boundaries are strong. You have very strong protective boundaries, almost like a fortress. And I feel like that's something that you really needed to learn to do for yourself, something that you had to build for yourself. And not just in the sense of having boundaries in general, but I almost kind of sense that the line between who was allowed behind your walls was also could have been confusing, because sometimes we don't really know some people's full intentions, especially if we're really close to them. So I feel like that took some time as well to know who we wanted to give our energy to, or who we wanted to allow access to more of those vulnerable or authentic kind of parts of us. I feel like it was definitely a learning process here. With the Queen of Swords and the Chariot, it's like you're planning ahead for your next move. I really feel like some of you might be moving or kind of changing courses here. I feel like change is really on the horizon. You're getting ready to go off to something, but that could also be energetically. So if it's not a physical relocation or movement, some of you could be ready to kind of go on to an expanded or like the next level of your growth is kind of what I'm seeing. So it's almost like some of you are going to be really expanding in your work. You're ready to kind of go to the next level in your work. And I feel like that may actually end up being a bigger journey than you realize. Like you may think that, I'm just going to, I'm just going to go from, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example. I'm hearing website. So it's almost like, okay, so I'm just going to create this website and that's going to be it. But little do we know that having that website is going to actually lead to like a whole bunch of other opportunities. It's going to open a bunch of doors, something like that. But we don't see it. We just think that we're just opening up a website, or we're just like, doing this one thing. But it's going to create, I'm hearing the word chasm, which I don't really use that word very often. So it's just very interesting. It's almost like it opens up a portal or some kind of chasm where it really I don't know, it's something opens up, some kind of gateway opens up for you here, Taurus, by you stepping into a new path. How interesting. Okay, let's clarify the Fool and King of Swords here. Oh, how gorgeous is that? 9 of Pentacles. So this new path of yours, there's a lot of independence here. There's also a lot of self-reliance. I feel like this is all about you being able to hold your own, you being able to be grounded. And I feel like that has also something to do with some of the opportunities that are coming your way as well, because that is going to be noticed by people. It's like maybe some of you are kind of stepping into more of a leadership role. And because I also really like this, how we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here. The King of Swords here feels more like you have clarity. You are clear about what kind of opportunities you want to take. You know what you want your life to look like. And so you know that you're going to choose the right things that are in alignment with who you are now, or what you believe is worthy of your time. So that 9 of Pentacles also comes with that energy of like knowing your worth, knowing how much you deserve, or what kind of people you feel like you should work with, that kind of thing. It's like being able to embody that energy, and that's what's coming towards you. So the King of Swords has a really nice clarity to it. And I feel like you're going into this next path with that clarity of knowing exactly what you want and where you fit. And because of that, you're going to be really attracting a lot of that abundance that is totally meant for you. We have one more for the Nine of Pentacles. I'm hearing partnership, so I feel like it's going to attract some really good, healthy partnerships. So it doesn't have to be necessarily romantic, but it could be just, friendships or acquaintances. But there's good relationships here that I think are going to help just kind of build upon something that you already have. And the Ace of Pentacles is nice too. So I feel like you have a new beginning in in essence, your life in itself. For some reason with the Ace of Pentacles, I'm not just seeing career. I'm seeing also, again, like a home, a family, relationships, friendships. This is about your physical world, your life that you live here on Earth. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning of that. And it is a reflection. It's going to be built upon the foundations of this Nine of Pentacles, of you already kind of embodying abundance, but also having that independence and being really centered and aligned within yourself and being able to kind of create your life around that. I really feel like some of you are going to be joining like a group of people. So maybe some of you are going to be meeting more people who are in alignment with your soul tribe here. Okay, so I also feel like this is also a time of discernment as well, with the Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords, especially Knight of Wands as well. So, Knight of Wands could be someone who is someone from the past, or someone who kind of comes in with a lot of fire, passion, and energy. I'm kind of seeing this maybe a romantic gesture or someone kind of coming towards you, but I am seeing you have those boundaries up with the Seven of Wands. So you're attractive, you're magnetic right now, because I do see that there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot coming your way. So you might be kind of more on guard about who approaches you and who you are allowing in your energy sphere again. So can we have one more for the Knight of Wands? What do I need to know? I feel like you're being very discerning about who comes towards you. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Okay. So very protective, like you're protecting your energy. Queen of Swords as well, down here, is someone who is very discerning, but very straight into the point. Like she doesn't really sugarcoat things. She sees things very clearly. She sees things for what they are based off of like her own experiences. And I think right now you are just focused on your growth, your own life, and kind of having your own, essentially independence. I don't really see you necessarily being turned away from love or relationships, but I think that you don't want to waste your time with someone who's going to waste yours, right? So it's like you're going to, I feel like you're going to approach things kind of assessing what is, like you're going to see it from a mile away. So if someone's coming towards you, I feel like your senses are going to like let you know. I don't feel like this person is going to really, I don't think this is going to really amount to anything other than me feeling, depleted. So I feel like you're being very careful with your energy. You're being very protective of your energy right now, which is beautiful. Just a good thing. Because you have a lot of opportunities and success coming your way. And I kind of feel like you know that as well. And you really don't want, it's just not worth it to you, right? Like it's not worth expending your energy on something when you have so many other beautiful things opening up here for you, especially in your career. And again, so we have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is about long-term stability, long-term wealth. This is being able to feel secure in your life. I also feel like there's a lot of wisdom that you have acquired throughout your life that's going to serve you very well long term as well. I mean, it's like something that you can take with you. It's something you can pass on. It is something that you're going to use to build your life. I feel like you have a lot of resources, like you have a lot of options, and that's a Seven of Cups. You have a lot of things that you can do. This is almost like multiple streams of income kind of vibes, you know, like you have things from multiple different avenues, choices, options that are at your disposal that you can use to build your abundance. Is what I'm seeing here. And I feel like you're taking full advantage of that. And I feel like with that Hierophant, you are allowing spirit to guide the way, but you're also using your own higher knowledge, wisdom. Some of you may also be going into higher studies. So like taking on another like degree or signing up for some classes. So some of you may be expanding your knowledge. With the Seven of Cups, it looks like that's more of you having a lot in front of you, like a lot of things to choose from, but in a good way. You have those options in front of you, and all of them contribute somehow to your stability, to your growth, to building your life. And then we have the Two of Swords here as well. So maybe you're kind of choosing between, maybe some of you have some job offers or something that is in front of you, and you're kind of trying to figure out which one is going to serve me the best, or which one is going to be the right avenue for me to take. So it looks like this is about having like more than enough. This is about being spoiled for choice is kind of what I'm seeing. But all of it is adding to your abundance. Yeah, the Moon. Can we have one more for the Moon? I feel like the Moon is something, I'm hearing something about being honest or truthful with yourself about what it is that you really want. Interesting. We have the Lover's card here. It feels like relationships, perhaps for you right now, may be something where you're putting on the back burner, because there may just be, you just may need some time to yourself is kind of what I'm seeing, especially with that Four of Swords, with that card of rest and rejuvenation and taking that space that you need. So I feel like with relationships in general right now, maybe, and that's probably why you're so protective of your energy, because maybe some of you are just coming from something that ended, or you're still healing from some kind of breakup or some kind of experience. But I'm not really seeing too much of an interest or a focus on relationships for those of you who are not already in a relationship. But with the Moon card and the Lovers, it's like there is a lot. I feel like you're feeling like you need to kind of almost like tread slowly or walk slowly towards, like heal slowly almost. Like it's something that's put off to the side is what it seems like. Like going to sleep. Like there's something that you're putting to rest for now. Let it rest. Maybe letting your heart rest, letting that part of you just take a break. And you're investing all your energy into your career, into your future, into your abundance, into your stability. So beautiful. What should Taurus focus on this week? Beautiful. Love that. Okay, so this is what you should focus on this week. The path and self-love. So this is about you kind of shifting gears from where you were into where you want to go next. So I feel like there's some changes that you are actively making in your life that you're seeing you need to make, like necessary changes that you need to make. Again, there's that portal, there's that chasm is what I was kind of feeling, like something opening up for you and it's being offered to you. And you are wanting to walk through it. You're wanting to take that chance and that risk of walking into a path that's new, that's different, especially because you have that Fool card here. So you're definitely walking into the unknown. And the Moon is also kind of, the unknown. We're not really sure what's ahead for us. And I feel like a lot of the decisions that you're being asked to make right now, you're being asked to make them from a place of self-love. What is the best for you? What is putting yourself first right now, I think is the forefront of your mind. What is in honor of me? What's the best choice for me? What sacrifices am I being asked to make for my sake, for my own well-being, for my own future? So that is, I feel like that's where you're at right now. Some more guidance messages. Yeah, very protective, protecting something that you're working on. I feel like there's something here that is going to really grow into something really beautiful. And I feel like that protection is really necessary for you right now. Your energy is just just invested in that, into something that you're creating, which is really beautiful here. Can we have one more with this protecting treasure? What do we have coming up for Taurus there? Stuck in the mud. Yeah. Okay. So I'm hearing that this is about, there also may be some things right now that you're working on, again, with this self-love. It's like you're in this place of needing to take a look at the things that are coming up for you, because I feel like you may be just doing a lot of that inner work, but at the same time, that inner work is directly correlating with how much you're able to like push yourself forward. So the more inner work you do, the more things you release, the more things that you're allowing yourself to, like, for example, if you feel like you're stuck or things are not moving, we do have that Chariot card. So I do feel like things are going to be picking up soon, but you may be feeling like some things are not moving or you're stuck in the mud. But what I'm kind of sensing here is that there's something there that is needing you to kind of surrender to it, or to, again, tread slowly or carefully, almost like walking, like putting one foot in front of the other. Because I'm seeing that, like, with the stuck in the mud, resisting or kind of pushing too hard or too fast may be not in your best interest. It may be better to slowly kind of put one foot in front of the other and climb out of that mud without forcing it out, is what I'm seeing here. And I feel like there's something about that has to do with allowing whatever you're growing or whatever you're planting the space and the time to really, like, nurture that and have that, give it the time it needs to grow into something, into its full potential. Yeah, trust a great mystery. So it feels like there's a lot of unknowns right now. I mean, it's not too clear what's going on ahead, what's up ahead of you, but I feel like trust and patience, and kind of, it's almost like you're being forced to kind of go with Spirit's plan, even though it may not be at the speed that you want to go in, or the speed of how you want things to manifest. But I feel like that's almost the test. That's almost the kind of surrendering to the way things are unfolding and going with the flow is going to be your best approach, I feel like, here. Oh, beautiful. Love this. You are never alone. I feel like some of you are also going to be meeting some newer people. I feel like connections are going to be connections are going to come in for you when a little bit further down into, like, this path. It's almost like right now it feels like you're in between worlds. Like you haven't fully crossed over into this new journey. You're like one foot in front of the other. You're getting there. But on this journey, I'm kind of seeing that relationships are going to start to play a bigger role for you than they are right now. Because it feels like right now you're more in isolation mode. You're more in with yourself, more working on yourself, or needing to rest, or needing to take that time to rejuvenate and really kind of work on something that you're building. But as soon as the energy starts to pick up and you are more out into the more connecting with the world around you, and this may not resonate with everybody, but this is the energy I'm kind of sensing, is the more when you are getting to that place where it's like you're kind of deeper into this path, is what they're showing me, that's when you're going to start to meet some people that you really, really resonate with. So relationships are going to come up for you really strongly here in the near future. That's what I'm seeing. So, all right, beautiful week ahead, Taurus. Lots of growth, lots of potential. And things are definitely picking up here for you. So if that reading resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next week. Bye, Taurus.